And welcome back to Blam Blam Truckers. Okay, guys, this is just an update for stuff I forgot from the last video. The way my brain works, I'll probably have to do like 5 of these. But one of the biggest changes in the game that I didn't cover, well, there's two really big ones I want to cover right now. One, not quests, spells are given out every level now. So at level 1, you get the same ones you used to get at level 1. And I'm in the Cleric's Guild in Caladim, best cleric guild in the game. So look at all this. These are all level 1 spells. Spook the Dead, Yelp. But level 2, you can buy Stun and Reckless Strength. Level 3, you buy Summon Drink. Level 4 is Ward on Dead. Level 5, you can buy Furor or Gate. Or both. And if I click this off, what else do you have in here? Nothing. That's what I expected. Alright. At least in the TLP, this is going to be the best cleric guild in the game. Pop over here to dupe a pickstone, and those spells are too high. Those spells are too high. Somebody's got to have level 5 spells. Here we are, the rest of level 5. Soothe, Fear, Endure Poison, Root, Hammer of Wrath. And it's, 6, 7, 8. You pick up a spell every level. At least one. Generally. There might be a level that it misses at. I don't know off the top of my head. But that's a really cool change. Instead of, waiting up till... Yep, there's the advertisement again.
Listen, Everquest, I will happily buy all access when I'm ready to play your TLP in a week and a day, okay? In a week and a day, probably the day before, I'll buy the all access pass. Until then, calm down with all these advertisements. I don't want it yet.
Sorry, guys. I'm just not... I'm frugal. I'm not going to spend my money on something I'm not going to play for a week. Okay. Yeah. Also, as a cleric, it's a change. Bind Affinity comes at different levels. Clerics get it at 10 now, which is the first class in the game to get it. It used to be clerics got it at what? 5, 9. Was it 5 and 9? I don't remember. I could check on P99. So that's a pretty big change that you get spells every, and there's more spells. So let me see if I can find the revive guy. Here we go. These are all the resurrection spells in Classic, I think. I don't see the 49 one there. These are most of the resurrection spells in Classic. What does Restoration do for you? That's only 75%. Okay. These may not be all of them. Reanimation at 12, what does that do? It's just a straight up revive, no EXP. Reconstitute. Revive with 10%, reparation. Revive with 20%, renewal. Revive with 50%, so there might be one in between there. Restoration, revive with 75%. So yeah, that's a whole bunch more reses that are in the game all the way back. You can get these in Classic. You don't have to wait for Kunark or anything. Maybe there's somebody else who sells. Maybe they're in with the other spells. I don't know. Let's see. Spirit Armor, Calm. This is 15 to 20. I'm just going to zip through these. I do not see a res here, though you guys are watching better than I am because I'm thinking about 7 different things at once. Armor Fake, Invoke, Pacify, Pacify. That is a nice spell. The whole lull pacify thing. Huh. 36. Oh, Paladins get it at 49. The whole pacify line is just wonderful. Resist magic, retribution, earthquake. Let's see what she's got. So the anti-undead spells and the anti-summoned spells are very mana efficient. That puts you on the same par, a little bit better actually than a wizard, but it's because it's, mob specific. It's what makes you as a cleric excellent soloing undead. Abundant food. What is this? Focuses mana into edible loaves of black bread. I don't think that comes out in Classic, but that's okay. Maybe it does. Oh no, I'm thinking of cornucopia for mages. Clerics do get abundant food. It's been in Classic for forever and a day. I don't see a res here. I want to say there's more than just that. Mostly because also research supplies. If you decide to do research, all of your supplies are here. Now, I've never done the new research. I don't recommend it, unless you want to do research. But it is... No, this guy does sell spells. I know it's very cash intensive. I've looked it over and it is confusing. Yeah, here we go, revive. It's confusing, man. Revive. Level 27, not bad. 35%, so there's another revive. Resuscitate, level 37, 60%. And straight up resurrection, 90%. There should be a 96% here, but I don't see it. And normally they're in item name order, but I like to put it when I'm buying spells, I like them in level order. Just makes my life easier. All the healing spells are here too. I gotta look into that 96%. That could be a Kunark spell. Something I need to know before I make my cleric, unless I go ranger or mage. I really like rangers and mages. Okay, so that was the first cool thing I wanted to show you that's different. The other one is, I think it's Alt V. Nope. Control V? Shift V? Nope. Oh, what was Alt V? It's the adventure window. Origins, origins, origins. Not origins, AAs. How do I access AAs? Alternative mass, is it just V? It's just V. Brilliant. So, they got a new, hey, let's close this. Your wonderful little feature there. They have a brand new interaction with the alternate advancement system that came in, and I want to say in Velius. So, first off, you're going to want to click that. You need all access to access the TLP, so you'll be able to auto grant it enable, which is nice, but you don't need it when you first start playing the game. So most of these you can't get until the appropriate expansion comes out, like Shadows of Lucklin, let's see, Origin. Origin is the exception. All you need is level 5. And if you read through the screen here, this ability, when activated, transports you back to your starting city. You can check your origin location using the command /character info, or /CHARINFO, char info. Okay, so you click on this. When you hit level 5, you click on this, you purchase it, you buy all or whatever. Then you click on hotkey, it'll make a hotkey, and you drag it over to your bar and you put it there. I'm not level 5, I'm not leveling this tune. RRXX is just originally created just to see if gnomes can be beardless, which they can be, and now he's your guide through Everquest. Yay! Thank you, RRXX. So this ability, this is for every single class in the game. So this is for melee, this is for hybrids, and this is in addition to gate. So let's actually show you that. /CHARINFO, enter. I am bound at the mines of Glooming Deep and Crescent Reach, which means if I use my origin, I'll go back to Crescent Reach, which is the new starting city for everyone that they implemented. I want to say Serpent Spine, but who knows. Somebody else knows that's who. In TLP, this will bring you back to whatever your home city is for whatever class you make, for whatever race you make. So if you're a barbarian, it'll take you to Hollis. If you're a troll, it'll take you to Grob. If you're a dark elf, it'll take you right to Neriak. And everyone gets it. So as a caster who has gate and can bind themselves, it's really nice to bind yourself right outside of the dungeon that you're going to be fighting in, origin back to sell, and gate back to the dungeon and go back in. You can sell, you can buy new spells, all that stuff. It severely reduces travel time. I like it a lot. Okay. I believe the rest of this stuff is. So if you want to go through it, and you can, and I'm going to do it by category again. Empires of Kunark is different than Ruins of Kunark. Gates of Discord, House of Thule, Reign of Fire, Secrets of Fadewar, Shadows of Lucklin. That's in your archetype, but you can look at what these things do. Quick buff. This passive ability reduces the cast time of beneficial spells that have a duration and an initial cast time of at least 3 seconds by 10%. You can do this 3 times. It'll reduce your cast time of buffs by 30%. These are all AAs. You probably remember this if you played it before, if you've played EverQuest before. Yeah, there's some really neat stuff that comes out later that aren't going to be in the TLP while I'm playing it, because I generally only do about 3 months. Class. Okay, let's do category again. I might make it all the way to Velius, and I want to say AA start in Velius, but I'm not seeing any here. Special. Nope. I guess they started in Lucklin. Focus. Huh. And when the mercenaries come into the game. Mercenaries are, anyone can hire a mercenary. So if you're a mage, you can have 2 pets. It's basically a pet that follows you around, and you can buy a mercenary to tank or heal or do damage for you. It's a lot like Star Wars The Old Republic with your companions. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything from Velius, so AAs must come in with Shadows of Lucklin. These are permanents that come off of an item, so you got to get the item and you can get that permanent off of them, which is pretty cool. Classes. Divine Retribution, let's see what that does. When activated, grants you a chance to trigger Divine Retribution strike on attackers when struck in melee combat up to 40 times for 1 minute 30 seconds. If you're a battle cleric, that might be something you'd be interested in. If you're around for Omens of War, which you might be. I probably won't be, but you might be. Shadows of Lucklin, Underfoot, Veil of Alaris, Burst of Life. I might stick around long enough for Shadows of Lucklin. I came pretty close before. I do like Beast Lords, or Beastmasters, Beast Lords. Not enough to remember their class name, but I like them. And then, so if you actually look at the Shadows of Lucklin stuff, healing. Excuse me. 1 second. All right, I don't know if you guys heard that, but something actually knocked on my window, kind of freaked me out. And yeah, it wasn't a person, so must have been a bird or an animal or something. I don't even know which window because I got the headphones on right now. It knocked on. Maybe it was a tree. I got a tree growing near one of my windows, and it's kind of windy today. Not super windy, but kind of windy. Anyway, back to the actual talk through here. I just wanted to tell you guys about Origin because it comes up and it's pretty awesome. But yeah, you can plan your whole thing here. If you do click auto grant enable, when you get past an expansion that grants that you can get AAs in, then auto grant will actually give you. Here it is. Checking this box will automatically grant you all the AA abilities that you meet the requirements for the next time you enter the game from character select or when your character level changes. So if you want to catch up, like if you come back to the game like I did a few times, I did it on Mangler actually, you click auto grant enable and you actually get free AAs from um, past expansions, which is pretty nice. Nice of them. Um, yeah, uh, but you click it off when you start accruing AAs yourself to that way you can choose where they go instead of having them be auto granted for you. And you can even set up how much experience you want to go to an AA, but you can't do that till AAs come in the game, which I'm guessing right now are in Shadows of Lucklin, because I don't see anything here from Velius. Yeah, Scars of Velius, nothing. All right, it's been a while since I've played around with AAs. But under the General tab, look for Origin. You hit level 5 and you get this, and that's awesome. You also get Bane Strikes. You kill enough of this. I don't know if this was in P99. I kind of doubt it. If you get enough of the, if you kill enough of any one type of creature, you get a damage bonus. And I think it's if you kill 10, you get a small damage bonus. If you kill to your melee attacks, if you kill, I think it's just melee attacks. It's been a while since I've looked into Bane Strike. If you kill 100, you get a bigger bonus, stuff like that. So, yeah. And there's people who will actually try and max out all the Bane Strikes, um, which is what it is. They're very useful. Like, when you were waiting for Kunark to drop, the Drov logs are on the same Bane Strike as, I want to say, wolves or werewolves or something. So people would make sure to kill all before it came out. They'd max out their Bane Strike against Drov logs for when they had to go into Kunar's castle. I'm saying that wrong. Karnar's castle. So yeah, um, that's it. Uh, got a little freaked out by the knock on my window there. Beyond that, enjoy the game. Hope you guys, decide to come and play. Feel free to look me up. I'll let you guys know when I actually have a character and am leveling. I'm really feeling the cleric right now. I don't know why. I haven't played a cleric in 20 years. I stopped playing healing classes back in WoW. Back before um, Frozen Throne dropped. I got tired of being a healer in pickup groups, but for some reason, this year I'm really feeling like playing a healer, which is just odd. And I want that res. I love being able to res people. I love being able to res myself, for that matter. And now that I know about it, I love being a beardless dwarf. That's just weird. Weird, 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 weird. Or to quote, what's her name when talking about Snow Life? Weird, weird. Weird. Yeah. So, I got nothing else for you. That was a quick video. Though it went a little long because of the knocking. You guys have a great day. Keep on trucking, you blam blam truckers.